Hello again, everyone, and welcome as we welcome everybody on the YouTube page. Joining us here at the Hilltop tonight, the Harrison County Phillies come in with a record of 11-5 on the year, taking on the Lady Saints of Maysville St. Patrick. And St. Patrick comes in with a record of 7-5 here on our Harrison County Phillies volleyball match of the week. We are being brought to you, as we are all season long, by Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. And of course, for any auto needs you may have, they can take good care of you. They can come pick you up when you're in need and help you out. But KAR Towing will help you out with any type of auto repair that you might need. You can go check them out on Facebook or call them 621-3705. Located at 974 U.S. Highway 62 East, Cynthiana. Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Right now, let's go to Scott Fields, our Assistant Athletic Director.
High school athletics emphasize positive values. The participants have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that good behavior is expected from all, and misconduct will not be tolerated. That this competition will reflect mutual respect among all participants, officials, and fans. Good luck, have a great event, and enjoy the greatest sporting event around, our high school championship again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hilltop Gymnasium, home of the Harrison County Volleyball Phillies. Tonight, we would ask non-family members to sit at least 3 feet apart. The Harrison County School District requires masks to be worn at all times inside of our school buildings. We ask that you help us out so our athletes can continue to play the entire season. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to bring your attention to the court as the Harrison County Girls Volleyball team would like to make a presentation. The 2021 seniors would like to present head coach Dr. Bill Faulkner with a signed volleyball commemorating his 500th career coaching victory this past Monday at Nicholas County High School. The win represents all the hard work of each and every player from Harrison County over the last 20 years. Coach Faulkner, at this time, please join your seniors for the presentation. The varsity girls, on behalf of every Philly player to have ever put on a volleyball uniform, wanted you to have a keepsake for this milestone win and have signed the ball as a group and just happened to be on the court that night. Congratulations, Coach Faulkner, on your 500th coaching victory. Good luck, and let's play ball.
So congratulations to Coach Faulkner. As you heard, Dr. Faulkner winning his 500th career win when they played Nicholas County earlier this week. Well, both clubs are waving at each other instead of shaking hands as we get ready to get this match underway. Harrison County and the Lady Saints of Maysville St. Patrick, and we appreciate you spending a little bit of your night with me here at the Hilltop this evening. JV matchup, we saw the Phillies win that 2-0. Where's the final as far as that match goes? So the Phillies on a nice start here tonight as the Lady Saints get ready to go. Harrison County, as you take a look on our YouTube page, going right to left. We'll get you the starters here in just a matter of moments. Harrison County, of course, with their usual lineup, Hannah Mullins in the backcourt. She is joined back there. By Marissa Taylor. Taylor also back there as we take a look at Jenna Pope. Also getting the start tonight in the front is Riley Maddox. Maddox is joined up front by Lexi Schweitzer, and then the final member of that crew was Brooke Phelps. And as I say that, Mullins will have a seat as Jessica Florence, the libero, will come in for Harrison County. We'll get you Maysville's, the Lady Saints, their lineup as we go here in just a matter of moments. Faith Connor up front, getting ready to serve will be Mandy Gilbert. Gilbert gets it up, and here we go. Florence will dig it out. Florence into Pope. Pope then turns around and sits up Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. Lady Saints continue to move the ball around. We'll get it back across the net. Florence will hit the floor, and it'll fall in front of her. And just like that, the Lady Saints go up 1-0 as we get this game underway. Gilbert gets ready to serve again for the Lady Saints. Harrison County will continue to move. Taylor gets it out, goes to Pope. Pope then turns around and is able to get it across the net to Phelps, who goes for the kill. The Lady Saints are able to keep it alive. Taylor will dig it out. Pope tries to get it across, and as she does, we will see Maddox knock it down, and just like that, the Lady Saints up 2-0. Jesselyn Stewart also in the back for Lady Saints. Gilbert a little too hard that time, knocks it out of bounds and overshoots her target, and just like that, Harrison County will take over. Maddox will have a seat, and checking in for the first time this evening will be Madison Reniker. Reniker gets ready to serve. She's a sophomore. Reniker gets it across. Gilbert will dig it out. Lady Saints continue to move the ball across the way. Hitting it is Hedgecock. Continuing to move the ball around. Hedgecock looks to kick it over, and she'll get it to fall in, and as she does, it makes it 3-1. Lady Saints up. And getting ready to serve will be number 14, Faith Connor. Connor gets it across. Reniker digs it out. Gets it to Phelps. Phelps across the net. Hedgecock gets it across. Maddox, Florence. Florence finds Schweitzer. Schweitzer gets it across. Gilbert will dig it out. Gilbert to Connor. Connor to Hedgecock. Hedgecock across. Florence digs it out. Continues to keep it in play. Pope gets it up. Taylor now across the net. Connor. Gilbert. Gilbert Hedgecock across. And we continue to move the ball. Reniker. Pope goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes for the kill. A little too far down and hits into the net. Lady Saints have 4-1. I don't know if we quite saw this coming this quick. Faith Connor, one of the seniors on this Lady Saints team, 1-2. Gets it across the net. Harrison County will move the ball around. Taylor gets it back across. Gilbert then turns around and gets it to Russell, who gets it across. Gilbert then digs it down, gets it across. Pope will knock it in. And Pope not able to keep it in bounds. It'll go out of bounds. And taking it out, getting ready to serve is Faith Connor. Makes it 5-1. Saints leading the way. Taylor digs it out. Pope gets it across the net. Gilbert then continues to get it back across. It's to Stewart, who then got it across. Harrison County knocks it out of bounds, makes it 6-1. Coach Faulkner calling a quick timeout. Lady Saints, as we mentioned, 7-5 on the year. I don't think I saw this coming this quick. Well, as we mentioned, we are being brought to you by Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. You can check them out on Facebook, or they're located at U.S. Highway 62 East, 974 to be exact. Out there on Oddville Avenue, or you can give them a phone call, 621-3705, 621-3705. Well, so far, Lady Saints have taken care of business. They've come out quickly and put up 6 points up on the board to lead 6-1 over this Harrison County Ball Club. As we mentioned, the Phillies, hopefully not overlooking the Saints. Phillies have won 4 in a row, 5 of the last 6. They've really been taking care of business. Lady Saints, on the other hand, as I mentioned, it's 7-5 on the season. But they've put quite a nice little run in their own, winning 4 of the last 6. Connor gets ready to serve once again. She'll dribble the ball a couple of times, the senior will. She is out there joined by several. In fact, one of them is not on the roster that I was sent earlier today. Florence goes to Pope. Pope to Schweitzer. Schweitzer across the way. We'll then see Roush. Roush gets it back to Hedgecock. She'll get it across. Taylor digs it out. Reniker to Schweitzer. Schweitzer across the net. Gilbert digs it. Continues to try to move the ball around. We'll see St. Pat get it in. Florence tries to get it up, and Florence and Pope nearly collide that time. A little bit of misconfusion there, and makes it 7-1. Playing 3, best of 5 tonight, 3 under 5. Reniker digs it out. Pope Taylor across the net. Lady Saints continue to move the ball around. That's Connor. Connor gets it to Gilbert, who goes across the net. Harrison County's Pope. Pope sets up Phelps. Phelps barely gets it to go in. Makes it 7-2 as it fell just shy of the back line. So Phillies will take the ball back over. Hedgecock, Connor in the backcourt. Along with Stewart, Gilbert out there for the Lady Saints. Schweitzer will serve. She gets it across the net. Florence now with it. Florence to Pope. Pope sits up Taylor. Taylor across. Continue to move Hedgecock. Gilbert back to Hedgecock across the net. Florence digs it out. Florence Schweitzer. Schweitzer Phelps. Phelps goes up for it. Lady Saints continue to move the ball around. Gilbert. Gilbert with it. Continues to move. Harrison County's Pope. Taylor. Taylor gets it a fall. In front of the Lady Saints defender. Gets him 7-3. Phillies with a couple of quick points. As Schweitzer gets ready to serve. Alexia Jr. gets it across the net. Lady Saints move the ball around. Continue to move is Stewart. Stewart gets it across to Roush. Roush across the net. Phelps saves it. Gets it to Pope. To Taylor. Taylor across. Connor. Back across the net we go. Reniker. Reniker to Pope. Pope to Phelps. Phelps gets it to fall in front of a diving Gilbert. And just like that, it's 7-4. 3 quick points put up on the board. And the Phillies all of a sudden cutting into this lead. Schweitzer, after that timeout called by Coach Faulkner, whatever he said, apparently woke up the Phillies a little bit. Connor to Gilbert. Gilbert goes to Hitchcock. She'll go to Florence. Florence digs it out to Pope. Pope goes to Taylor. Across the net we go. Connor. Gilbert. Hitchcock across, goes for the kill. Reniker digs it out. Gets it back to Pope. Pope. Taylor. Taylor goes for the kill. We'll see the Lady Saints trying to make a defensive stand and ends up knocking it out of bounds. Makes it 7-5. Schweitzer on quite a little run for the Phillies. Across the net, barely across the net, but they got across nonetheless. Saints return it. Florence to Pope. Pope Phelps. Phelps across. Roush. Gilbert. Back to Roush. Nicely done as they're going back and forth. Harrison County's able to keep it alive. Back across to Gilbert. Gilbert to Hitchcock. She goes for the kill. Overshoots. Out of bounds. Harrison County makes it 7-6. There was a trail the entire match. But have been able to cut back into this. One of the things they put up since the last time we were here were the 6 seniors posters on the wall. Look nice. Gilbert continues to move the ball around to Stewart. Stewart gets it across the net. Pope digs it out. Taylor across the net. Stewart volleys it out to Hitchcock. Hitchcock back to Stewart. She goes for the kill. Florence is able to dig it out. Back to Pope. Pope, and they're going to say no. She carried it. And that'll make it 8-6. Harrison County Schweitzer will have a seat as the Phillies go to the bench and bring in Devin Covert. First look at Covert this year. He's one of those 6 seniors. Hitchcock will get ready to serve for the Lady Saints, and she goes into the net and makes it 8-7. Checking back in the match as Florence has a seat for Harrison County will be Hannah Mullins. Getting ready to serve, Brooke Phelps. Phelps gets it across the net. Stewart tries to dig it down and ends up getting a hand on it, but Lady Saints not able to do much with it, makes it 8-8. So Philly's able to tie this one up, and Phelps will get ready to serve again. Phelps across. Hedgecock ends up trying to dig it out, but ends up knocking it out of bounds, makes it 9-8. Phillies with their first lead. Harrison County, 6 seniors coming off the bench for the Lady Saints. Well, I said that. Evidently, she was... will be... I'll get your name in a moment here. Well, put back into play, and... oh, she's not waiting for me to get her name. That's McKenna Roush. And Roush, who just came in the game, went up for the kill and got it to fall in to make it 9-9. Florence will check in for Phelps for Harrison County, and Roush gets ready to serve. Gets it across the net. Digging it out is Reniker to Florence. Florence, Taylor across. Lady Saints continue to move the ball across the way. Florence will dig it out. Pope, Taylor. Taylor across. Roush. Gilbert. Lady Saints get it across. Florence digs it out. Continues to try to move it. Pope Gets it to Mullins. Mullins gets it across, but Stewart will save it. Continues to move the ball around. As the Lady Saints try to go up for the kill, not able to get the ball to fall. It's Bree Bauer. Bauer, a freshman, playing libero now for the Lady Saints in. Harrison County will get ready to serve. Phillies up 10-9. First set. That's Pope. Pope gets it across the way. Lady Saints continue to move the ball around. That's Stewart goes for the kills. Florence goes to one knee. He's not able to dig it out. We're tied at 10-all. Getting ready to serve for the Lady Saints will be Jacqueline Stewart. Stewart, a senior, gets it across the way, and as she does, Harrison County, I see Culver get a hand on, and that's about all she can do. So Lady Saints go up 11-10. Emma Renneker's also checked back in tonight for Harrison County. Florence digs it out. Pope goes to Emma Renneker. Renneker back across the way. Gilbert then gets it over to Connor, who gets it across the net. Pope sits up Taylor. Taylor across. Hitting the floor was Butler, or Bauer rather. Harrison County still moving the ball. Bauer will dig it out. Goes to Gilbert. Gilbert then turns around and sits up the Lady Saints. Gets it across. Taylor keeps it alive. Continue to move the ball around. As they do, the Lady Saints Connor gets it across. Harrison County gets a hand on it and not able to save it from going out of bounds. Makes it 12-10. Lady Saints up by 2. Stewart gets ready to serve. She'll get it across. Florence digs it out. Pope comes across the way. Her and Renneker almost collide. And it'll fall in 13-10. We saw the Lady Saints go up a little bit ago by 6. Phillies were able to come back and take a quick lead, but Lady Saints have marched back. And Thomas Stewart hits the top of the net. It'll fall in and makes it 13-11. Taylor gets ready to serve. Marissa Taylor. She's a sophomore. She'll get it across the net. That's Bauer. Bauer digs it out. Continues on. Lady Saints, Connor gets it in. She'll get it to barely fall in, but nonetheless it does fall in. Makes it 14-10. Bauer has a seat as Hitchcock comes back in for the Lady Saints. As Lady Saints get ready to serve, it'll end up in the net. Makes it 14-12. Harrison County will take back over, and Jessica Florence will get ready to serve. Phelps in there, along with Schweitzer, Emma Renneker, Mullins, Florence, and Pope in there for Harrison County. Lady Saints get a hand on it, but not able to do much with it, and the Phillies back down by a point at 14-13. Maysville leading the way. Florence gets it across. Lady Saints will get a hand on it. That time was Roush, and she's not able to do anything with it. And we're tied again at 14-all. Harrison County and Maysville St. Patrick. Florence gets it. Gilbert will dig it out. Roush comes up, gets a hand on it. Hedgecock will go head first, but not able to get to it. And out of bounds it'll go. 15-4 as the Phillies will take their second lead that they've had of the night. Florence gets ready to serve again here. Jessica comes up with it, and across the net we go. Gilbert digs it out to Roush. Roush to Hitchcock. She'll get it across. Beautiful stand by Emma Renneker. Emma just came up and said no and knocked it back and made it 16-14. Phillies with the 2-point lead, and the Lady Saints want to talk about it. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll remind you during this timeout, our next match of the week will be this coming Monday night. As Robertson County comes calling, the Lady Black Devils will come in as the Phillies get back into district play. It's a 7 o'clock schedule. We got 2 matches next week. A week from tonight, the Lady Knights of Lexington Catholic come in. Very, very good squad. But between now and then, this Phillies club is going to be very, very busy. They make the trip tomorrow to participate in the 2A state tournament down in Owensboro. They'll take on a 10-0 Corbin team tomorrow night at 7:30. If they win that, they will play Saturday around 12:30 against either Bardstown or Floyd Central. Championship ball game for the 2A state tournament will be Saturday night at 7 o'clock. We wish them well as they make that trip tomorrow night and hopefully bring that big trophy back here to the Hilltop. After, as I mentioned, Robinson County on Monday night, they've got 3 matches next week. Phillies also next week playing at Bishop Brossard. That's on Tuesday night. Here we go. Florence will get ready to serve once more. Phillies up 16-14 over the Lady Saints. Ball put back into play. Sue Roush to Gilbert. Gilbert across the way. Harrison County will dig it out. Pope to Phelps. Phelps across. We'll see the Lady Saints dig it out. And Roush will go this time to Gilbert. Florence hits the floor but ends up knocking it out of bounds. It's 16-15. Phillies still about a point. But the Lady Saints will take over and get ready to serve. Mandy Gilbert. Gilbert, a freshman, gets it across the way. Florence digs it out. Florence to Pope. Pope to Mullins. Mullins across the net we go. Continue on. Actually, that was Schweitzer. Florence digs it out. Goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer across the net. Gilbert then across to Stewart. Stewart then gets it back on up, this time to Connor, but Connor's not able to get it over the net. Phillies go up 17-15. Emma Reniker will have his seat as she is replaced by Madison Reniker. And Madison Reniker gets ready to serve. Both Renikers are sophomores. Madison gets it across. Hitchcock, Gilbert. And they'll say, well, she carried the ball. Hitchcock did, made it 18-15. Phillies with their biggest lead of 3 at 18-15. Reniker gets ready to serve. Gets it across. Digging it out one more time will be the Lady Saints, and too many hits that time. Makes it 19-15. Play to 25. Reniker across the net we go. Stewart digs it this time to Gilbert. And Stewart, a little confusion back up with the Lady Saints, and Stewart finally gets a hand on it, but by the time she does, she can't do anything with it. Makes it 20-15. Madison Reniker gets ready to serve once more. Gets it across the net. Roush will dig it out. This time to Gilbert, to Hedgecock. Hedgecock across the net. Schweitzer gets a hand on it. Florence will dig it out. And the Phillies will return it. Reniker gets it across the net. Continues to move. Hedgecock tries to get it out, and as she does, Roush goes chasing after it, and her and the ball both go out of bounds. Makes it 21-15, and Lady Saints will take their second time out. 21-15, Harrison County with their biggest lead of the night is 6 here in the first set. Playing the best of 5 tonight. Being brought to you by Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. The nice folks out there bringing us our volleyball match of the week, as they have done all season long. They're located at U.S. Highway 62 East in Cynthiana, right there on Oddville Avenue. You can check them out on Facebook or give them a call for any auto need you may have. They can do it all. From go and get the car, take care of whatever needs to be done, from everything from oil changes to tire replacements to major work. They can do it all. Keys Auto Repair, KAR Towing, 621-3705, 859-621-3705. Phillies up 21-15. Our Phillies volleyball match of the week. Across the way, the Harrison County Thoroughbreds boys soccer team should be about ready to get underway. That was scheduled for 7:30. As they play Mason. They beat Mason the last time they played them, 3-2 back on the 9th. Ball put back into play. That ball will fall in as Emma Reniker gets it across the net. And actually, it's Madison Reniker. Reniker gets it to fall in, makes it 21-15. Madison Reniker, Marissa Taylor, Jessica Florence in the back line. Lexi Schweitzer, Brooke Phelps, and Jenna Pope in the front for Harrison County. Hedgecock. Hedgecock to Roush. Roush goes for the kill and gets it to fall in the back corner, makes it 22-16. Lady Saints will take the ball back over. Taking it out will be Faith Connor. She'll get ready to serve. Gets it across the net. Florence will dig it out. Pope. Pope sets up Phelps, goes for the kill. Gilbert digs it out. Connor back across. Pope then gets it to fall in as Roush hits the floor but keeps it alive. Stewart goes a little too hard. It goes out of bounds, and Harrison County goes up 23-16 as Lexi Schweitzer gets ready to serve. Schweitzer with a couple of dribbles and spin, and now we'll get it across the net. Lady Saints return. Stewart back across the net we go. Florence digs it. Gets it back to Pope. Pope sets up Taylor, who goes for the kill, but a little too hard, out of bounds, 23-17. Checking back in for Harrison County will be Devin Covert. Schweitzer has a seat. Hitchcock will serve. She'll get it across the net. And it'll hit the line, but enough of the line to call in. 23-17. Hitchcock gets ready to serve again. Across, Florence digs it out. Florence to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor hits the ball across the net. Gilbert to Roush. Roush out of bounds. It'll go. Phillies up 24-17. So Phillies going for the set point here. Phelps will be doing the serving. Brooke Phelps, the senior, across the net. As Hitchcock gets it, Stewart and tips it over, and as she does, Culver gets a hand on her. They'll fall in and makes it 24-18. Lady Saints will stay alive. Jessica Florence back in for Harrison County as Phelps has a seat. Roush will serve. She'll get it across. Florence to Pope. Pope across the net. Gilbert will hit the floor, and it'll fall out of bounds, and the Phillies will take that first one. 25-18 your final at the end of the first set. So Harrison County 25, Maysville St. Patrick 18 at the end of the first set. We'll get ready for the second set here in a moment. So Harrison County doing a nice job against this Lady Saint Ball Club. We were telling you a little bit about Harrison County's schedule. Let's take a look at the Lady Saints and see what they're going to be over the next little bit. So I mentioned they have won 4 of the last 6 matches they've had. They started the year with a big win over Newport. Fell to Lewis County back on August the 18th, but bounced back by knocking off Nicholas County. Lost to Augusta. Beat Robertson County, so they've already 2-0 in the district. Our district, not their district. They lost to Calvary Christian. Beat Mason County 2-0. Beat Fleming County 2-0. And they're falling to Ripley Union, Lewis Huntington, Ripley, Ohio is where they're from. Fell 3-2 back on September the 7th. On the 8th, they knocked off Bracken County, knocked off Robertson County for the second time on the year, 2-0. And they lost to Villa Madonna last night. As far as the schedule over the next little bit for this St. Patrick Ball Club, after tonight, they're back in action on Monday as they are back at home in district play against Mason County. They then take to the road on Wednesday against Lewis County. They've got a trip at home in Nicholas County. Then they make the trip on the 28th to Montgomery County, never an easy place to go. Back at home with Bracken. Trip to Fleming. Home with West Union, Ohio. And let's see what else they've got before their season's over. Home with Augusta as they get a district play. They get to see Villa Madonna again. At home with Ludlow. Then they see Pendleton County on October the 13th and end up regular season on the 14th at Heritage Academy. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure what Heritage Academy is, but they'll be seeing them to wrap up their regular season play. So it's a little bit about the Lady Saints. As we mentioned, 7-5 on the year. Have won 4 out of their last 6 matches. Did lose last night to Villa Madonna. As we get ready, a nice crowd on hand here on this Thursday night. Next match we're with you, of course, as we mentioned, will be this coming Monday night as we get back into district play with Robertson County. And a week from tonight, Lexington Catholic, the Lady Knights. Lexington Catholic in the top 20 in the state. Phillies did see Lexington Catholic earlier in this season. Back on the 21st and fell as a part of that Brockton County Glacier tournament to them 2-0. And then also in that tournament fell to them 2-0 again. So they're, well, payback hopefully next week. Well, Alligator starts second set. Taylor, Florence, Madison Reniker back there. Schweitzer, Phelps, and Pope up front for Harrison County. Hitchcock along with Roush out there. Also out there for the Lady Saints. That's Connor in the front. Gilbert along with Stewart in the back. Ball put back into play. Maysville gets the ball out, but barely gets the foul in. And just like the last match, they go up 1-0 and begin the match. Last set, rather. Gilbert gets ready to serve. Gilbert, a freshman, wears a number 4, does a couple of dribbles, and gets it across the net. Reniker gets it to Pope. Pope to Phelps. Phelps gets it back across. Gilbert to Stewart. Stewart across the net to Florence, who digs it out. Gets it back to Pope. Pope to Schweitzer. Schweitzer tried to tip it over, but it was a little too far from the net. It hits the top of the net, and Lady Saints go up 2-0. Gilbert put on a nice little run in the beginning of that first set. Back up. Reniker digs it out. This time gets it back across to Pope. It goes across the net to Gilbert to Hedgecock. Hedgecock across to Taylor. Taylor to Pope. Pope Taylor. Taylor across. Gilbert digs. Goes to Hedgecock. Hedgecock tries that time to set up Connor and not able to do it. 2-1. Phillies trail by a point, and Lexi Schweitzer will be doing the serving. Schweitzer put on a nice little run, get the Phillies back into it a while ago. The junior comes across. Stewart, Hedgecock to Roush, who goes for the kill. A little too hard, out of bounds it'll go. 2-2 our score, and just like that, the Phillies have tied this thing up. Schweitzer gets ready to serve once more. We'll take a look at the Harrison County bench. Gets assigned where to go with it. Lexi Schweitzer across the net. Lady Saints dig it out. Goes to Roush. Roush across. Harrison County moving the ball around. Pope. Pope to Taylor, who goes for the kill. She'll get it to fall into between a couple of Lady Saints defenders and makes it 3-2. Phillies with the first lead here in the second set. Checking back in for will be Bauer. Bree Bauer, a freshman. She's the libero for this Lady Saints team. Schweitzer ends up serving it, but it goes out of bounds, and we'll tie it up at 3-all as we'll see Faith Connor gets ready to serve for Lady Saints. Checking back in for Harrison County will be Devin Covert. Covert gets it across. Schweitzer had a seat with Covert checking in. Taylor gets it across the net. Hitchcock. Stewart to Roush. Roush across the net. Goes to Florence. Florence to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Back across we go. Gilbert digs it out. Hedgecock, Stewart. Stewart across. Continues to move the ball around to Florence. Florence, Pope, Phelps, Gilbert. Actually, it's back across the net we go. Harrison County hits the floor, but is able to keep it alive. And as they do, the Lady Saints return it. They get it to fall in, and St. Patrick back up 4-3. Faith Connor gets ready to serve. Harrison County with the ball. Taylor went for the kill, not up far enough. It hits the top of the net, falls in against Harrison County, and the Lady Saints back up 5-3. Connor gets ready to serve. The senior gets ready. Gets it across the net we go. Taylor gets to Phelps, who goes across. Lady Saints able to keep it alive. Back across the net we go. Covert to Phelps. Phelps gets it across as they do. Lady Saints not able to do anything with it. Makes it 5-4. Phillies still down by a point. Checking back in will be Hannah Mullins as Florence has a seat. Getting ready to serve will be Brooke Phelps for Harrison County. Phelps a couple of dribbles. Gets ready across the net we go. Connor digs it out. Connor tries to get it across. Hits the edge of the net. Falls in. Gilbert tried to save it, but not able to do so. And the Phillies will tie this up at 5-all. Phelps gets ready to serve once more. Phelps gets ready to serve. She'll get it across the net. little too hard. Out of bounds it'll go, and St. Patrick up by a point. Hitchcock will get ready to serve. She's a junior. There's the number 31. It's the top of the net, but it falls in. And it'll fall in front of Harrison County, makes it 7-5, and the Lady Saints back up by 2. Remind you tomorrow night on WCYN on the radio, we'll have Harrison County Thoroughbred football, both on 1400 AM and 101.3 FM. Hitchcock with it. Culver digs it out. We'll then see Roush return it. Harrison County not able to keep it alive, and it falls in. Lady Saints up by their biggest lead at 8-5 here in the second set. Harrison County making a trip to Estill County tomorrow night. Kickoff at 7:30. Pregame at 7 o'clock. Reds 1-3 on the year. Hitchcock will hit the net. It'll fall in and makes it 8-6 as fall back on the Lady Saints side. So Harrison County will take back over and checking back in for the Phillies will be Riley Maddox. Pope doing the serving. Jenner will get it across. Roush. St. Pat will get it back across. Florence digs it out to Pope. Pope this time gets it across to Mullins. Mullins, we'll see Roush return it. It'll fall in. Past a diving Taylor makes it 9-6. 3-point lead for the Lady Saints. Roush gets ready to serve. Mackenzie Roush, a junior. Left-hander gets it across the way. Florence digs it out. Florence gets it across this time to Maddox, who goes across the net, to Gilbert, who digs it out. And the Lady Saints return. Pope gets it back across. Florence across the net. Connor gives way to Hitchcock. Roush. See the Lady Saints return. Ball continues to stay alive, and little interference makes it 9-7. Harrison County. You're trailing by 2, and apparently the officials are going to talk about it. Apparently there was a question on why that whistle was blown. So right now it's 9-6, but still a 3-point lead for the Lady Saints. We'll see what the officials say once they get through with their discussion. Had a long talk there. 9-6 our score. They will finish. Apparently they're going to wave that off, so Lady Saints will still have a 3-point lead and have the ball. Gets the top of the net, it'll fall in to make it 9-7 now. Lexi Schweitzer checking back in this time for Devin Covert. Alyssa Taylor gets ready to serve. Taylor, a sophomore. Across the net we go. Gilbert digs it out. Ball returned to Gilbert. She'll go across. Taylor digs. Pope. Pope to Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. We will then see the Lady Saints continue to move the ball around. They're able to return it across the net. Florence digs it out to Pope. Pope will then see Maddox, who went for the kill, but a little too hard. Out of bounds it'll go. Makes it 10-7. Back to a 3-point lead for the Lady Saints. Jacqueline Stewart will take it out. Stewart across the net. And a little too hard, out of bounds it'll go. Falling outside the line. Florence will be serving. Phelps comes in this time for Mullins for Harrison County. Florence, Pope, and Taylor in the back. Schweitzer, Phelps, and Maddox up front. Gets it across the net. Gilbert gets back. Florence digs it out. Florence. It's time to Pope, who sees Taylor go for it. Hitchcock will save it. Ball stays in play. It's Roush. Gets it to Connor. And Connor will get it to barely fall in. And some of the Philly faithful not agreeing with that call. Makes it 11-8. Lady Saints get ready to serve. They've led the majority of this set. Harrison County taking the first one, 25-18. Ball put back into play. Pope then turns around and sets up Schweitzer together. Gilbert tries to dig it out, but not able to. Out of bounds it'll go. And Harrison County still trailing by 2 at 11-9. Checking back in the match will be Madison Reniker. Madison gets ready to serve as Maddox has a seat. Reniker across the net we go. Gilbert digs it out to Roush. Roush to Connor. Connor across the net. Florence keeps it alive to Pope. Pope to Schweitzer. Across we go. Lady Saints move the ball around to Roush. And we'll see the play against the Lady Saints and gives Harrison County the point, 11-10. St. Patrick still up by a point. Winokur gets it across the net. Gilbert saves it to Connor. Connor to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor goes to a diving Gilbert. Gilbert to Hitchcock. Across the net we go. Lady Saints were able to return. Pope to Phelps. Phelps. Lady Saints dive and get the ball alive. Continue to move the ball around. And Stewart. Stewart, Roush and Gilbert. Gilbert goes under the net, ends up on Harrison County's side. Nevertheless, the point falls to Harrison County, makes it 11-11 as Madison Winokur continues to serve here. Across the net we go. Lady Saints dig it out. Pope to Phelps. Lady Saints dig it out. Hitchcock will tip it over and it'll fall in. Past the diving Schweitzer, makes it 12-11. Maysville back up. Gilbert gets ready to serve. Harrison County just not in the flow of things tonight. Pretty good St. Patrick Ball Club, though. Ball put back into play. Pope, Schweitzer. Schweitzer will see Roush dig it out. Stewart saves it, and Lady Saints get it back across the net. Pope to Phelps. Roush will continue to keep it in play. And out of bounds it'll go. Harrison County will tie it at 12 while Lexi Schweitzer gets ready to serve. Lexi will spin the ball and then will serve it. Lady Saints will dig it out. Continue to keep it in play. Hitchcock across the way. Pope goes to Phelps, who tips it over. Roush will dig it out. Gilbert goes flying into the Lady Saints bench, not able to catch up with it. Makes it 13-12. Phillies up by a point. Well, 12-12. I thought they were already tied, but apparently not. It's a 12-12 score. Schweitzer serves, gets it across. Roush digs it to Gilbert. Gilbert gets it back to Roush, who goes across the net. And it'll barely fall in to make it 13-13. It was 13-12. So 13-all score. Schweitzer will check out as Culver checks back in for Harrison County. Getting ready to serve will be Faith Connor for the Lady Saints. We're tied at 13-all. Across the net we go. Florence digs it out. Pope sits up Taylor, who goes for the kill. Lady Saints able to dig it out to Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Roush. Roush barely across the net, but he got across. Taylor to Pope. Pope back to Taylor. Maysville St. Patrick tries to keep it alive, but one too many hits. Phillies go back up by a point of 14-13. Brooke Phelps gets ready to serve. One of the 6 seniors and number 9. Phelps gets it across the way. Connor digs it to Gilbert. Gilbert to Hitchcock. He goes for the kill. She'll get it to fall in and makes it 14-all score. Florence checks back in for Harrison County as Phelps has a seat. Ball completely going out of play, going back in the hall. Winokur will retrieve it and get ready to get this game back underway. 14-all score. Back and forth we went. Maysville St. Patrick and Harrison County. And just real quickly, Lady Saints will take a timeout, so Hitchcock can tie her shoe. She'll get it tied, does a couple of dribbles, and here we go. Across the net, digging it out will be Winokur. Winokur to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor went for the kill, and Lady Saints Roush tried to make a stand, but wasn't able to continue to keep it up, and Phillies back up by a point of 15-14. Pope gets ready to serve. Checking back in for Harrison County. Maddox. Maddox, Taylor, along with Mullins up front. Florence. Harrison County will serve. We'll get you the rest in just a moment. Ball put back into play. Roush across the way. Covert also in there for Harrison County. Gets ready to back in. Phillies move the ball around. Taylor digs it out to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor across. Roush will save it. Harrison County with Taylor will tip it back. When he make that Maddox getting the point to fall in, and she returned. Phillies back up by 2 at 16-14. Jenna Pope getting ready to serve. Pope with a couple of dribbles. Jenna across the net we go. Lady Saints keep it alive. That's Connor. Connor to Roush. Lady Saints dig it out. Roush tried to get the ball back over, wasn't able to do it. And the Phillies will take their biggest lead of the set at 17-14. Mentioned the Phillies winning the first set 25-18, but it was a hard-fought win. Match that set that saw them go back and forth. Pope back across the way. Gilbert to Roush. Roush will see the Lady Saints go for the kill, and they'll get it to fall in. 17-15. This Lady Saint team, nice little team. Getting ready to serve. McKenna Roush. Roush, a junior. Left-hander, gets it across. If it doesn't get it across, hits the top of the net and falls back in, makes it 17-15. 18-15, back to a 3-point lead. 18-15. Marissa Taylor will get ready to serve for Harrison County. Phillies have the biggest lead at 3. Taylor across the net. Gilbert digs it out to Stewart. Lady Saints return it. Back into play we go. Pope to Maddox, who goes for the kill, and Maddox, let's say Hitchcock go to her right knee, but not able to dig it out. Makes it 19-15. Timeout on the floor, called by the Lady Saints. We'll remind you that we're being brought to you on our Harrison County Volleyball Match of the Week, brought to you tonight by Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. For any automotive needs you may have, anything from his oil change to tires, they can do just basic stuff. They can also do some of the big stuff. If you have any automotive needs that you may need, they're there to help. It's Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. So we mentioned they can come get it, repair it, and bring it back to you. Or if you need them to take a vehicle somewhere, that's why they're there. KAR Towing. Check them out on Facebook, or go check them out, U.S. Highway 62 East, right there on Audubon Avenue. Give them a call, 621-3705. It's a number you're going to want to know if you have any towing needs. 859-621-3705. Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Bringing us our match of the week. We're with you again Monday night. Robertson County comes to the Hilltop. Let's get back to the district play. In a week from the night, the Lady Knights of the 11th region, Lexington Catholic, comes calling. Phillies hopefully will have a little payback for Lexington Catholic, falling to them 2 times earlier in the season. 2 of their 5 losses came to the hands of the Lady Knights. Taylor gets ready to serve here. Phillies with the biggest lead of the set, 19-15. Across the net we go. Gilbert digs it out. The Lady Saints back to Gilbert. Gilbert goes for the kill. She'll get it to fall in. And makes it 19-16. Back to a 3-point lead. Jacqueline Stewart gets ready to serve for Lady Saints. 1 of 2 seniors. Stewart gets it across the net. Hitting the floor is Harrison County. Keeping it alive, Maddox went for the kill, and Hedgecock and Stewart just stood and watched as it falls between them. 20-16. Phelps back in for Harrison County as Mullins has a seat. Jessica Florence will be serving. Florence, Pope, Taylor in the back line. It's Maddox, Pope, and Phelps up front. Florence gets it across. Lady Saints dig it out. Gilbert across the way. And continue to move the ball around. Stewart. Actually, it's Pope. Pope goes to the cross. Bauer will see the ball roll around the backboard and falls down, and Mazel's able to return it. Pope gets it back across the way. Continuing to move the ball. Harrison County able to move to return the ball. Gilbert hits the floor. Bauer tried to, not able to get to it. It is 21-16. I don't know that I've ever seen that ball do that before. The ball went up and was hit in the air by the Lady Saints, hit the backboard of the rim that we normally play basketball with, up in the air and rolled around, and Mazel able to return it. Back into play we go. Pope Goes to Taylor, goes for the kill. Bauer hits the ball. He ends up knocking it out of bounds. Makes it 22-16. Biggest lead the Phillies have had at 6. We played at 25. Phillies won the first set, 25-18. Florence gets ready to serve once more. Across the net. Lady Saints with it. Roush. Lady Saints move the ball back. Taylor. Taylor to Pope to Taylor. Across the net. Gilbert. Lady Saints go for the kill. They get it to fall in. Makes it 22-17. Tell you what, they're not going quietly if Harrison County can pull this out. If not, Maysville will see if they can make some noise here. The Lady Saints get ready to serve again. Number 21, as I said, I got the schedule earlier today from Maysville. And quite honestly, there's not a 21 on the roster. Ball put back into play. Taylor gets it back across the net. Lady Saints move the ball around. Roush, Hedgecock, and they're going to call the Lady Saints for carrying. Makes it 23-17. Reniker checks back in for Harrison County as Maddox has a seat. Madison Reniker will get ready to serve. Madison across the net. We'll see Stewart dig it out to Gilbert. Gilbert to Roush, who gets it back across, but a little too hard. Out of bounds it goes, 24-17, and the Phillies going for set point. Madison Reniker gets ready to serve. She'll take a look at the Harrison County bench, gets the sign. Across the net we go. Lady Saints keep it up. Hedgecock across. Pope sets up Phelps, who goes for the kill. Stewart with it. Continues to move the ball around. That'll be Connor. Connor to Pope. Pope across to Taylor. Gilbert gets it back across the net. Florence keeps it alive. Reniker now with it. Taylor across. Nice job by Harrison County. Lady Saints with it. Roush. Hedgecock goes for the kill, knocks out of bounds, and the Phillies win second set by a final of 25-17. We'll get ready for the third. As we say, we're playing the best of 5 here. Phillies win the second set, so they're up 2-0. We'll see what they can do when we'll get the third set underway in a matter of moments. Being brought to you as we are every match of the week night by Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. For any automotive needs you may have, get in touch with them. They can do maintenance on them. They can do some major work as well if you need that done. Just get in touch with them. You can call them on 621-3705, 621-3705, or check them out on Facebook. That's Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing, bringing us our Harrison County Phillies match of the week. We're back with you 2 times next week, as we'll be with you Monday night. Robertson County comes in against Harrison County. It'll be the first time they will have seen Robertson County this year. That was a match that was scheduled earlier last week, and Robertson County asked to request to move it back, and so Coach Faulkner said okay. In case you missed the opening ceremonies, the volleyball team, the seniors especially, gave Coach Faulkner a game ball, an honorary ball with a team's name on it, in honor of his 500th career win. He picked up number 500 a couple of nights ago by knocking off Nicholas County over there, and then, of course, last night knocking off Pendleton County. So he's looking for 502. But congratulations to Coach Faulkner. He has been a long-time head coach, has done well with this ball club. Several times he's won 10th Region Coach of the Year. And picked up his first Kentucky 2A sectional title on Saturday. As we mentioned, the Phillies back in action tomorrow night down in Owensboro as a part of the Kentucky 2A Championship Volleyball Tournament. Taking on Corbin tomorrow night at 7:30. It's the nightcap of 4 matches tomorrow. Wixon Catholic and Paducah Tillman gets underway at 3 o'clock, followed by Warren East, and then playing the winner of Section 3, which I'm not sure who else in Section 3. Floyd Central and Bardstown will play after that, and then Corbin and Harrison County scheduled around 7:30. Now, if they are able to win, they would play on Saturday at 12:30 in the second of the 2 in semifinal play. The finals is Saturday night. All that action being taking place down in Owensboro. We wish them well, and hopefully they'll be bringing that big trophy back here. And Corbin, 10-0 on the year, just in case you're wondering about the Lady Redhounds. Yeah, they've had a pretty good year, a good run down there. I believe, and I may be wrong about this because I don't have Corbin's schedule in front of me, I don't think they've had any common opponents so far this year. But that'll be tomorrow night, Harrison County and Corbin. So I mentioned our next match of the week will be this coming Monday night here on WCYN. And on Monday night, it'll be here on the app on WCYN2, as well as on our YouTube page on Monday. And then on Thursday, we'll be with you. That'll also be on WCYN2's app, as well as the YouTube page as well. The rest of our schedule after next week, on the 27th, we're back with you at Nicholas County. That went on the Monday night, a week from Monday. Then on October 3rd, Campbell County. And October the 12th, Newport Central Catholic. So that's the way our matches of the week look here. We're going to start the third set. And for Harrison County, hoping it'll be the final set of the night. Get ready to get this back underway in a moment. Gilbert along with Stewart in the back line. Also Connor, Roush, and Hitchcock for Lady Saints. Harrison County with Pope, Taylor, and soon to be Florence in the back line. Phelps, Schweitzer, along with Maddox up front. Mullins is in there at the moment. Florence is about ready to check in here in just a moment. Officials checking the lineups to make sure everybody's okay. And as soon as he gets done doing all his numbers and saying, okay, Florence, you can now check in, as Mullins has a seat, we'll get this one underway. Last two sets, Gilbert has started by serving for the Lady Saints, and she started out well. They have led through the majority of the first part of each set, but the Phillies have been able to march back and win the first one 25-18, second 25-17. The freshman with a couple of dribbles. Gilbert gets it across to Maddox. Maddox to Pope. Pope then finds Taylor, who goes across the net. The Lady Saints dig it out to Gilbert. Gilbert to Roush. Back across we go. Florence digs it out this time. Gets it to Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor gets it across. Gilbert digs it. Gets it back to Stewart. Stewart to Roush. Back across the net we go to Florence. Florence to Pope. Pope to Phelps. Phelps goes for the kill. Lady Saints continue to dig it out. Roush. Roush to Connor. Connor to Pope. Pope to Florence. Florence Taylor. Taylor, that's actually Schweitzer. Schweitzer gets it across the net. Connor ends up not able to do anything with it. Makes it 1-0. So the Phillies, for the first time tonight, will go up 1-0 in the set. Maddox will have his seat as it. Harrison County goes to the bench to Madison Reniker. Reniker will get ready to serve. Florence and Taylor joining her in the back line. Schweitzer, Phelps, and Pope in the front. Reniker serves. Stewart goes to Roush. Roush went to go over. Pope just said, no, I don't think so, and put up the wall, and back across the way he goes. It was either Pope or Phelps. I think it was Pope that time. Harrison County up 2-0. Reniker back across the way. Lady Saints dig it down. Go to Reniker, or to Hitchcock. Hitchcock back across. Florence to Pope to Taylor. To Schweitzer, rather. Schweitzer sees Hitchcock. Reniker. Reniker, Pope. Pope to Taylor. Taylor a little too hard out of bounds. 2-1. Philly still up by a point, but Lady Saints will take it out. This will be Connor. Connor across the net we go to Reniker. Reniker to Pope. Lady Saints with it. Goes this turn to Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Roush. She'll knock it out of bounds. And makes it 3-1 as the scoreboard gets knocked off. 3-1 score. Harrison County with the lead. And Lexi Schweitzer will be serving once we get the scoreboard fixed. Had trouble with this off and on this season. And here we go. We get it back on. 3-1 score. Schweitzer will take a look. Harrison County bench gets the sign where she needs to put the ball. Lady Saints ready for action. Officials say, okay, let's get going. Schweitzer will serve. Gets it across the net. Stewart digs it out. Lady Saints get it back across. It'll hit Florence's knees and makes it 3-2. Lady Saints will take back over. Schweitzer has a seat. And checking in for the first time tonight will be Hannah Stefanik. Stefanik, a junior. Hitchcock will serve. Florence digs it out. Pope to Taylor goes for the kill. Nice job by Connor. She knocks it out of bounds. Gilbert went flying into the Lady Saints bench, but not able to make contact, and the Phillies go back up 4-2. Florence has a seat. Harrison County goes back to their bench and brings in Hannah Mullins. Brooke Phelps will get ready to serve. Harrison County, a very deep ball club. Phelps serves it across the net. Roush, Stewart, Roush across and way too hard. That ball has been out of bounds in basketball season. 5-2 our score. Phillies up by 3. Back into play we go. Phelps will serve. Gilbert digs it out to Roush. Up to the Lady Saints. Will get it across the net. Stefanik. Taylor back across the net we go. Gilbert to Roush. Roush to Stewart. Stewart. We'll see Pope dig it out to Taylor. Back across. Actually, that was Phelps. Gets it back across the net. Lady Saints go for the kill. It'll fall in there. She's a nice little player. 5-3 our score. Harrison County back up by 2. Taking it out will be McKenna Roush, a junior. Left-hander gets it back across the net. Reniker saves it, digs it out, gets it to Pope, to Taylor. Taylor across. Connor then back across the net. Ball tip back. Continuing to move the ball around, and I will say that St. Pat hit it a little too much. Makes it 6-3. Phillies back up by 3. Reniker will have a seat as coming back in will be Riley Maddox. Jenna Pope gets ready to serve. She'll glance at the bench. It's Stefanik along with Florence and Pope in the back line. Ball put back into play. Lady Saints move the ball around. That's Stewart. Stefanik digs it out to Pope. Pope goes this time to Mullins, who goes for the kill. She'll get it to fall, and 7-3 our score. Jenna Pope gets ready to serve. That's Mullins, Maddox, and Taylor on the front line for Harrison County. Gilbert digs it out. Gilbert now across the net. Stefanik, Pope, Taylor, back across we go. Lady Saints move the ball around. They'll get it back across the net. Florence gets it back. Continuing to move is Maddox to Gilbert. Nice play. Stewart back to Gilbert. Gilbert tries to go across, and as she does, we'll see Mullins go up and just tip it back over. 8-3. 5-point lead for Harrison County, and St. Pat wants to talk about it. Quick timeout on the floor. Remind you tomorrow night on WC1 1400 AM and 101.3 FM of Harrison County High School Thoroughbred football. The Breds making the trip to Estill County tomorrow night, which means no YouTube because it's a road game. Catch all that action on 1400 AM, 101.3 FM, and on our app starting at 7 tomorrow night with the pregame. Kickoff is scheduled at 7:30. Harrison County 1-3 on the year, trying to get back on the winning side of things. They're back at home next Friday night, this coming Friday night, a week from tomorrow night, as they'll be playing Boyd County here at the Hill. Both coaches talking to their clubs. This Phillies ball club a very, very busy couple of weeks. We mentioned after tonight, got the Kentucky 2A. Robinson County on Monday. Trip to Blosser next week. Thursday night here with Lakeland Catholic. Coach Faulkner has got a nice little schedule, heavy schedule for this team. Pope gets ready to serve. They're up by 5 at 8-3. Biggest lead they've had in this set. Ball put back into play. Lady Saints will dig it out. Roush gets it to Gilbert. Out of bounds it'll go. 9-3. Phillies taking the first two sets, 25-18, 25-17. Pope gets ready to serve. Jenna back across the net we go. Roush, Gilbert gets it across, a little too hard, out of bounds, 10-3. 7-point lead, the biggest lead the Phillies have had, especially this early. First two sets, we saw it go back and forth through the majority of the set. Harrison County was able to obviously pull it out, but that time, Brooke Phelps' poster got knocked down. Cincinnati Athletic Director Scott Fields quickly back to work, gets it back up. Pope gets it across the net. Lady Saints will see Stewart get it back across. Pope digs it out. Stefanik. Taylor Ball continues. Connor digs it out. Lady Saints go for the kill. Florence will dig it out. Stefanik stays up. And Mullins is able to get it across the net. Nice job by Harrison County. Little unorganized that time. Taylor. Actually, that's Pope. Pope to Florence. This time to Taylor, who gets it to fall in. Past a diving Lady Saint. That's Hedgecock. 11-3. Phillies looking like they just want to put an end to this one. Got a long way to go before we can say that. Poe gets it back across the way. Lady Saints will get it. Stewart tried to get it back across. It hits their side of the net. 12-3. Harrison County up. Pope continues to put on a little run here. Pope back across the net. Connor. Bauer, who's checked in. The libero gets it, continues to keep it alive. Pope to Maddox. Maddox, a little too hard. It was awful close, but not close enough. 12-4 our score. Stewart gets ready to serve for the Lady Saints. Back across the net we go. Florence digs it out, but too far back, and out of bounds it'll go. 12-5. Harrison County's led by as many as 9. Up by 7 at the moment. Hits top of the net. Stewart's not able to get the fall. Makes it 13-5. Stefanik will have a seat as Lexi Schweitzer checks back in for the Phillies. Marissa Taylor gets ready to serve. She'll glance at the bench and a couple of dribbles, and Phillies up 13-5 over the Lady Saints. Across we go. Roush, Gilbert, Lady Saints get it back across. Pope barely gets a hand on it. And it'll be knocked down. Makes it 13-5, 13-6. Lady Saints get ready to serve. Get it across the net we go. Pope digs it out. Continue to move, and out of bounds it'll go. Makes it 13-6. Harrison County still with the lead. Lady Saints get ready to serve, and across we go. Taylor digs it out. Gets it back to Pope. Pope will see Schweitzer get it across. Gilbert. Hedgecock. Gilbert. Pope then digs to Florence. Florence to Schweitzer. Across the net we go. Hedgecock to Roush. Roush to Gilbert. Gilbert across. Florence hits the floor, but is not able to keep it alive enough. So 13-7, and St. Pat on a 3-point run here. Coach Fogden wants to talk about it, so he'll take a quick timeout as well to kind of settle the kids down. This set looking pretty easy for the Phillies, but St. Pat said, we're not going away that quietly. Being brought to you tonight by Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. Bringing us our match of the week each night, and we're with you. Check them out on Facebook, or they're located at 974 U.S. Highway 62 East, right there on the edge of Rodville Avenue. Or give them a call, 621-3705, 621-3705. That's Keys Auto Repair and KAR Towing. We get ready to get this ball game back underway. We mentioned taking a look as far as the other Harrison County High School sports. Should be well underway across the way here. The boys' soccer team should be in action. Playing Mason County tonight. That match was set for 7:30. Boys at 4 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties. Harrison County Phillies soccer team knocked out Boone County last night 5-0. They're back in action on Monday at the Calvary Christian. They're 8-5 on the year. Mentioned the football team make the trip to Estill County tomorrow night. Breds at 1-3. St. Pat gets this game back underway. Florence digs it out, and then we will see Pope with it to Schweitzer. Gilbert now. Hedgecock back to Gilbert. Gilbert across the net. Pope gets a hand on it, and that's all they can do with it. 13-9, and St. Pat on a nice little run here. I think they put up 5 points, 5 or 4 in this little run. Back into play we go. Florence. Schweitzer to Mullins, who's back in. One too many hits, and Harrison County will go up 14-9 and take the ball back over. Well, as I call Mullins' name, she'll have a seat as Phelps checks back in. Jessica Florence will be serving for Harrison County. Jessica will take a look at the Harrison County bench. She'll get it across the net. Moving the ball around. Roush to Stewart, to Connor rather. Phelps. Back to Taylor, who gets it to fall in. It's 15-9. Harrison County's led by as many as 9. Currently up by 6. Florence, a couple more dribbles. Cross we go. Lady Saints dig it out. We'll almost have a collision that they'll keep it alive. Connor gets it across the net to Taylor. Taylor to Pope. It's time to Phelps, who gets it to fall in. 16-9. Those are 3 quick points here. Bauer will come back in as Stewart has a seat for the Lady Saints. Florence. See Gilbert dig it out. Gilbert to Roush. Point falls in. Harrison County up 17-9. Florence gets ready to serve again. Gilbert digs it out to Roush. Roush to Hitchcock. She'll get it across the way. Out of bounds it'll go. Harrison County back with their biggest lead at 18-9. Playing into 25. Phillies took the first 2 sets, playing the best of 5. The ball back into play. Continuing to move the ball around. As Bauer got a hand on it, but ends up knocking it out of bounds, and 19-9 to a 10-point lead. Timeout called by the Lady Saints. Their second timeout of the set. Harrison County in action tomorrow evening, playing Corbin in the Kentucky 2A tournament. She said if they win that, they would then turn around and play on Saturday afternoon around 12:30. They play the winner of the Bardstown Floyd Central match tomorrow. Championship ball game for the 2A is 6 o'clock, or 7 o'clock rather, on Saturday night. All of that tournament being played down in Owensboro. Kentucky 2A tournament. It's really come a long way the last couple of years since it got back underway. Harrison County, as we mentioned, 3 matches scheduled next week as well. After this weekend, they're back at home on Monday night against Robinson County at 7 o'clock. We'll have that game on WCYN for you. Tuesday night, they make the trip to Bishop Brossard. And then a week from tonight, Lexington Catholic. That's a 7:30 start. Schweitzer will have a seat. Harrison County going back to the bench and bringing in Callie Hudgens. Hudgens, one of those 6 seniors. Hudgens, Phelps, Maddox in the front. Pope, Florence, along with, I believe, Taylor. Yeah, that is Taylor in the back. Lady Saints knock it out of bounds, 20-9 rather. Biggest lead of the night at 11 for either side. Florence gets ready to serve again. And she'll hit the net, makes it 20-10, back to a 10-point lead. Stewart comes back in for Bauer. For the Lady Saints. Gilbert get ready to serve. She started the match or the set by serving. She started actually all 3 sets, so she did start the match. Ball put back into play. Florence digs it out to Pope. Pope goes it to Taylor. Taylor across the net. Stewart digs it out. Goes to Florence. Florence. Pope. Maddox. And Gilbert gets a hand on it. That's about all she can do. Makes it 21-10. Phillies with the lead as Brenniker will check back in. That's Madison. Madison coming in this time for Maddox. Riley Maddox will have a seat. Madison Brenniker gets it across the way. Stewart hits her knee but gets it alive. Hedgecock goes to Roush. Roush will then see Taylor go down to Florence. This back across the way to Mullen. Actually, that's Hudgens gets it across. Harrison County able to keep it alive. Pope. Taylor across the net we go. Roush hits the floor. Yeah, she knocks the ball up and nobody's able to get to it. Makes it 22-10. 12-point lead, the biggest lead the Phillies have had. Reniker will take a look at the bench. Gets ready to get across the net. Lady Saints dig it out. Gilbert. Roush. Roush across. Taylor. And Florence and Poe both thought the other one was going to get to it, and neither one got to it. So it falls in, makes it 22-11, as Connor gets ready to serve for Lady Saints. Lady Saints, back in the play we go. Taylor digs it out to Pope. Pope to Hudgens. Hudgens across the net to Roush. Roush to Gilbert. Back to Roush. Roush across we go. Riniker. Hudgens. And Hudgens a little too far from the net, trying to get it across. And was a little too far back, so not able to do it. And makes it 22-12. Lady Saints aren't going yet. Connor gets ready to serve. Connor across the net we go. Pope digs it out. This time to, actually that's, Pope gets it to Phelps. Phelps across the net. Pope to Taylor. Taylor back across. And as the Maysville St. Patrick ends up hitting it in the net, the Lady Saints do. Makes it 23-12. Hudgens will have a seat. And checking back in for Harrison County. Hannah Stefanik. Stefanik will get ready to serve. Phillies up 23-12. Across the net we go. We'll see Connor dig it out to Gilbert. Gilbert to Stewart. Back across. Florence. Florence to Pope. Pope to Taylor, who goes for the kill. Roush gets a hand on it. Lady Saints keep it alive. Stewart gets it across the net. I thought that was one too many, but apparently not. Taylor goes for the kill, and she'll get to fall in 24-12. Phillies going for match point here. 24-12. Phillies taking the first two sets. If they can get this other point to go in, they will have won. But they've still got the Lady Saints not quite done yet. Stefani gets ready to serve. Across the net, and no it doesn't. Hits the top of the net, makes it 24-13, and the Lady Saints will get ready to serve. This will be Hedgecock. Couple of dribbles. The junior will serve across the net. Florence digs it. Gets it to Pope, to Taylor, to Roush, to Stewart. Across the net with a tip is Phelps, and Harrison County will win 25-13 as they win this match 3-0. Phillies then run their record to 12-5 on the year, while the Lady Saints will fall to 7-6. Another big night here at the Hilltop. We appreciate you spending a little bit of your night with us here on this Harrison County Phillies volleyball match of the week. Match that saw the Lady Saints be competitive, but Harrison County able to take care of business as they win 25-18 the first set, 25-17 the second set, and the third set going 25-13 was the way your final here tonight. Taking a look as far as the schedule goes, this Lady Saint Ball Club from Maysville St. Patrick, they're back in action after tonight. They'll be on action on Monday night in a crosstown district matchup. They'll be at home with Mason County. That'll be their next match. This Harrison County Ball Club, a very, very busy week. We mentioned the Kentucky 2A Championship Tournament gets underway tomorrow night. The Phillies, winners of the Section 5, as they knocked out Bourbon County last Saturday night, they'll be making the trip to Owensboro tomorrow. We wish them well. As we said, the first of what hopefully will be 3 down in Owensboro. It is a single elimination tournament. 7:30 is scheduled the first match, Harrison County and Corbett. The winner of that one will play on Saturday at 12:30, either Bardstown or Floyd Central, with a championship matchup at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. All of that down in Owensboro. The rest of the tournament looks like this. Tomorrow at 3 is Lexington Catholic and Paducah Tillman, and then Section 3 in Warren East, Floyd Central and Bardstown to follow, and then Corbin and Harrison County. The Phillies are back in action here at the Hilltop on Monday night. A game that was not on the original schedule, but it was a match that was moved last week, as they'll be playing host to Robertson County. Now, match time is set for 7 o'clock. We'll be on WCYN2's app as well as our YouTube page on Monday night here on WCYN. So we look forward to being with you for that one. Got 2 matches next week, as we mentioned. Looking at the schedule, Robinson County Monday. The girls make the trip to Brossard on Tuesday, and then next Thursday, a week from tonight, we'll have Lexington Catholic here at the Hilltop, and we'll have Robinson County and Lexington Catholic next week here on WCYN as well. So it's going to pretty much come almost get ready to wrap up our coverage here. We've been brought to you tonight by Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing. For any automotive need you may have, from the maintenance all the way down to some major work, get in touch with Keith. Keith Pope and his staff do a great job out there. They're located 974 U.S. Highway 62 East right there on Oddville. You can check them on Facebook or give them a call at 621-3705. 621-3705. Keith's Auto Repair and KAR Towing, bringing us our Harrison County Match of the Week. As we mentioned, one more time, we'll be with you on Monday night here on WCYN 2's app, as well as our YouTube page, as Robertson County and Harrison County at 7 o'clock on Monday evening. We wish the girls luck this weekend as they make the trip to Owensboro as well. Your final one more time. Harrison County winning the first set 25-18 over Maysville St. Patrick, winning the second set 25-17, winning the third 25-13 to win tonight 3-0. Your final. Harrison County runs their record to 12-5 on the season. That's going to wrap up our coverage here from the Hilltop. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your Thursday night with me. We'll be back, as we mentioned, with our match of the week this coming Monday as Robinson County comes calling. We'll remind you one more time, Harrison County High School football tomorrow night on WCYN 1400 AM, 101.3 FM, and on the WCYN app tomorrow night as the Brads in Estill County will play.